The problem is a lot bigger than we initially thought, and we've heard from a number of our viewers, people who are hurting from the pandemic, now literally scrambling to figure out why they are being billed by the government that they thought was helping them.
You say hi.
Jenna Reeker's toddler son Jax is all that's been keeping her going.
And I feel like at this point, as a single mom, I've just been given the short end of the stick.
Back in March, the Bridgeton native was furloughed from her customer service job exactly 1 year to the day after she'd received an award for her hard work.
To be told that I wasn't working was a lot.
She applied for unemployment, was accepted, and started getting payments, money she and her son couldn't live without.
My car, taking my baby to and from doctor's appointments, and my house, my electric, water, sewer, gas, everything.
In August, the payment suddenly stopped. She assumed the benefits had just run out until just before Christmas, she received letters from the state of Missouri, overpayment determinations.
In all reality, a bill.
Telling her she had to pay the money back.
I'm at a loss. I don't even have words.
The letter stated there was an unintentional error or omission on her part, though she had no idea what.
I filled out the paperwork and I sent it in. I don't know where I erred. But if I did err, why wouldn't you contact me or call me?
Unable to get answers from the state and thinking she was entitled to the funds she'd been receiving for months, she was simply stunned.
Are you going to come and take the clothes off my child's back because that's what I used to buy with some of the money? Are you going to come back and take the dirty diapers out of the trash can? Because I had to buy diapers and wipes and I used the money for that.
Is there any realistic way for you to pay any of that back?
No. I mean, I can stop buying groceries. I don't know what else they want. I don't have anything to give back.
If the state overpays someone, that's on the state, not the individual.
We took the issue to Jenna's state senator, Democrat Brian Williams.
I was raised by a single mom, so I know how difficult it is to survive. But let alone have the state make an error and then hold the individual accountable is completely unfair.
To figure out if this was a bigger problem, News 4 Investigates requested and then analyzed raw data. According to the state, over 11,300 people were incorrectly paid from the federal Pandemic Unemployment Compensation Fund since the start of the pandemic. The total loss, according to the data, more than $44 million. We dug a little deeper, and of other states that reported, it appears Missouri lost more money to overpayments than Illinois, Indiana, Michigan, even New York. The Show Me state seeing the second highest losses in overpayments, only to the state of Washington.
The state has to take responsibility, and that's a good reason to not make mistakes.
Senator Williams says he wants more answers from the Missouri Department of Labor. Over a period of weeks, News 4 requested an on-camera interview with state officials. Instead, a spokesperson for the Department of Labor sent a statement saying, quote, if the individual disagrees with the DES's decision regarding an overpayment or believes it is incorrect, they may file an appeal with the division's appeals tribunal. They told us they could not comment on Jenna's case specifically.
I can't even believe that you guys were actually able to help me. I'm grateful and I'm really happy.
After our inquiries, officials called her to tell her she wouldn't have to pay back the money after all, but she still doesn't understand exactly what happened.
They obviously need to get some more employees to answer some phones and make some phone calls and explain to the people what's going on.
That $44 million we cited, that's for just one recent federal program. The state says there is no report that shows all the money lost, but from our research, it's many millions more than that, just for the past year on all the programs combined. We aren't talking about people frauding or scamming the system either. These are mistakes, errors. The state refused to do an on-camera interview, but after we pressed for more answers, said in a statement, quote, the division is obligated per federal guidance to ensure that those receiving benefit payments are entitled to those payments and to collect overpayments when we discover fraud, errors, or omissions that were made by claimants, resulting in them receiving funds to which they were not entitled. Now, just to reiterate here, some leaders say this all, though, falls on the state. It's their responsibility, so we'll keep digging for more answers. I'm Lauren Traeger, News 4 Investigates.